What's going on YouTube? It's Brayzon back here with another video for you guys. If you guys are enjoying the content, if you guys want to hit a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new here, and leave a comment letting me know you subscribe so I can welcome you to the family. And that being said, cue intro. What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today I will be playing weekend league games, trying to get a gameplay for you guys. As you guys know, I don't really believe in perfect gameplays. What I mean by that is, I don't really believe in getting a gameplay that has no flaws or anything like that, because that's not realistic. And it's kind of like when they feed you, you see like, oh, this is how love in movies is, or things like that. It's not realistic to how it actually goes. So I like to, just leave it as realistic as possible, but obviously get a good one that will be a lot of knowledge and things like that for you guys. I'm running the same team as my gameplay yesterday. No upgrades as of yet for this weekend league. This is just what I'm rocking with right now. I do want to make upgrades with the NFL 100 promo, but obviously there's kind of a lot I need to do on my team, to be completely honest with you. I have a lot of upgrades that I need. So we're just going to hop right into this and hope this one is a good gameplay. Whichever one you guys are seeing is obviously going to be at least a decent gameplay at best. It's going to be something that's knowledgeable, hopefully has some teaching points and things like that. Like I said, that's really what I like to get out of it. If you play someone that's better than you, maybe they, just have a better team, or they just have a better scheme, they're a better user than you, whatever the case may be, it's always a learning opportunity. I don't see it as, a detriment or a negative thing, because I like playing against people that have different schemes that I don't know how to stop, because then you learn how to stop it, and that's just one less person or one less scheme that will be able to beat you in the future. So right here, he's got Tillman, Emmitt Smith, and Randy Moss. So it's about even. I would say my team's a little bit better because I do have that NFL 100 player. I don't know what else he has across the board, but I do think my team will probably be a little bit better. So let's see how this goes. In weekend league, I like to try to get people out at halftime. It's a little bit different than playing regular head-to-head games. Head-to-head games, people don't really care. They're not trying to waste time. Weekend league, people have 25 games they want to get through. So usually they want to just try to go fast, and they'll only play unless if they think they're going to win. If they know they're going to lose, they'll usually just get out of there and move on to another game. I'm running the Ravens uniforms right now just because I do have Lamar Jackson at quarterback. So right here, we get that stop at the 19, puts us in a good position to start off. So obviously, I'm going to see what they come out in. I like 4-3 is my favorite formation if I'm going to stop the run. But I like if they come out passing first, because of the fact that I get Lawrence T with that unstoppable force. Although I did take off the NFL 100 and I put on the unstoppable force, because you only have to get 3 sacks to be able to get that, whereas before you were going to have to get the 4 sacks, or sorry, it was after the 10, they gained 10 yards, you would have to get 10 sacks after that. So right here, okay, so if he's going to run single back wing tight and he's just going to run dive, we're going to go 5-2, bring everyone in the box, and just basically stop the run. We got to get that NFL 100 off of Emmitt. That's our number one goal. So gun wing slot, we're still assuming that he's just going to run it, to be completely honest with you. So we're just going to slide the line right here. Come and just be ready for it. He could read option. Okay, so that's a pass. I don't have a spy on him, unfortunately. So that was definitely my fault on that. I got to spy Lawrence T every time. He's my fastest backer, and he also is pretty good in, getting there. So right here, I think I might try nickel just so I could put Lawrence T down there. We'll go ahead and bring this guy in, but then I'm going to have to spy Pat Tillman in this formation because Lawrence T is at DN blitzing or rushing. So once again, this guy's making good reads right now. We'll adjust as the game goes on. I'm not too worried. He's airing it out pretty early, which is kind of good for me, to be honest, because as soon as they air it out, that makes it really, really easy on me to actually stop the pass plays. Right here, he's still able to get that 1 yard. Unfortunately, I'm not able to get that stop. 3rd and inches. I'm guessing he's going to come out in that single back wing tight or gun tight doubles. Okay, so I'm still going to come out. Since it's gun tight, I'm going to come in this cover 4. Drop. What's the speed differential? So -2 on his receiver. So I'm actually going to press and then play outside coverage so that we actually know that we're not blitzing all these linebackers, but it looks like we kind of are. So he's going to go for those crossing routes, and Shazier's right on that. As we see, terrible throw by him, and we're going to go get 6 right here. Let's see if Shazier can actually get there. Get there, Shazier. Get there, Shazier. Get in there. And that's a touchdown just like that. Boom. Like I said, guys, it's always about just adjusting your defense. As you see right there, super easy. Just to adjust, you give him a different look. He's not ready for it. He made a wrong read, to be honest. He had a slant across the field at Randy Moss, in my opinion. But he wasn't really paying attention, I guess, or he didn't see the spy put up, or whatever. He didn't see Shazier there, and just made a bad decision. I love when people put the ball in the air. That's why my team name is No Fly Zone. I really consider myself to be good at stopping the pass. Run, not so much necessarily, but definitely I consider myself to be a good pass stopper. So right there, boom. Easy 7-0, guys. You want to get up, like I said, a couple touchdowns. And, you know, if you get the ball back up 14 before the half or something like that, they might just go ahead and quit if they don't feel like they're going to win. Which I don't know why this guy didn't run the ball more, to be honest. Every time he ran it, he seemed to get yards. Maybe he thinks that if he runs it too much, he's not going to be able to get yards. I don't know what it is. But right here, we're just waiting on him. I'm assuming, okay, so gun doubles. So I was assuming he's just going to come back out and run the ball. Which he has Eric Dickerson out here, I believe, without the ability. So I don't know what happened to Emmitt Smith. So that's an RPO play. He's not going to be able to throw that too late. That's illegal passing down the field if he does throw that. So that was an RPO right there. And he should have just handed it off, which he didn't do, obviously. So right here, I'm thinking he might throw this bubble to the backside if that's what he's planning on doing with RPO. If not, we're there. And that's just a great play. Great throw right between that player. So it doesn't look like he was going to run an RPO again. So I'm probably just going to use Dawkins on this side so that way we can stop the run if he throws it. If not, I'm on this slant and I'm going to come back over to the other side, which we got to stop right here. Once again, 4th down. He's going to try to speed it up. Totally fine. We're going to move down, play the sticks. We're going to pinch this line over. He's throwing quick slants, obviously. And I'm not able to get there. I'm almost able to get there and get that stop for you guys. Let's see. So he's just going to continue to play this formation. So he did flip it. So I'm going to go ahead and play this side. I'm going to play the side as the tight end. Just because I could set this edge a little bit easier. If he runs it towards me, I don't like playing the backside on runs. I definitely like running under center better because you can run either way. When you run from shotgun, you split the field in half. You only give yourself 50% of the field to run to, like he did. So that's why, like I said, I always play on the side that he's going to. So now he has Emmitt Smith back out here with the NFL 100. He's running a screen, so I'm going to come across the field. That's a great screenplay right there. But we're still there. I think he only gets 3 yards. We brought that extra Dawkins sprinting all the way over. So he did get 3 yards. And, you know, you can get that NFL 100 out on pass plays as well. So if we were able to get him behind the line of scrimmage, it would work all the same. So right here, gun trips halfback weak. We're going to go ahead and spy Tillman. We're going to play Denzel Ward. We're going to play the sticks. And actually, I'm going to play Dawkins. I'm going to let them go with that out route right there. And I'm going to play this in route. I'm reading this with this in route. And Lawrence T is able to get there just like that. I saw that you let that crosser go because you know you have coverage on the other side. And then you actually go ahead and play that in route. And as you saw, it worked pretty easily. And he has to punt. It would be kind of stupid to punt in 4th and 21 right there. Or go for it on 4th and 21 right there. So he's going to give us the ball. So as you guys know, my favorite play to come out in. Lead read option. It's really hard to stop, and if they do stop it, you always just hand it off. If you don't know if you're going to get a lot of yards or anything like that, you could always audible formations. Right here, he has a lot of people outside, so I'm going to just hand it off. He doesn't have a lot of people in the box, so right there, we know he can break tackle too. Eric Dickerson, not Lawrence Taylor, Eric Dickerson. We know he can break a tackle as well, so that's good to know. And then Tampa 2. So this guy's in Tampa 2 right now. So if he plays Tampa 2. I might, since I have +5 speed, I might throw this whole shot over there. Okay, so he actually went in man. So I'm just going to go ahead and run it and get my yards and then go ahead and get down. Play it smart. If you don't have it, just feel free to, you know, go down. So he was obviously playing all-out blitz, which all-out blitzes are not the best always or against the run. People think they are, but they definitely aren't the best against the run at all times. So he's throwing another rush again. We're just going to get that out of there. I want to see what defense he comes out in. Did he come in the same thing? So he's running like kind of like zone blitzes, so that's totally fine. I'm just going to go back to read option. So the way he was lined up, I thought I could take a shot right there with the whole shot in the cover 2. But since he's going to go ahead and do that, we're just going to go here. And if Eric Dickerson could get off of that, Shannon Sharp should have got the D end. And that could have been possibly a touchdown. So he's in nickel blitz. Not the biggest deal. So what we're going to do is we know he's probably in nickel blitz again. So the plan is hand it off right here, but that's probably what we're going to do is just hand it off. Go get the first down with Eric Dickerson and keep the chains moving. We could count the numbers in the box. We know we have a huge advantage right there. I'm just going to come out in that formation again. If he's going to play cover 2 nickel blitz, we can see once again, he only has 2 people over Torrey Holt, so that's definitely someone I'm going to throw to right now. And we're going to spin back inside, hit that juke, and get about 5 yards. Nothing crazy, but you just want to keep him honest. So right there, he's in man, but he was in all-out blitz, right? So right here, we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to come in and see what he does. So it looks like we're going to have the box to run right here. So we have that box to run right there. Super, super simple. We are getting in the red zone. So he ran cover 0 again. So we're going to run halfback seam right here. We're not going to be able to double team if he's going to all-out blitz. I might have Moss on that whole shot over there if he's in cover 2. He is in cover 2. It kind of was there, but I don't want to go for it. That was a little bit risky. I am going to come back to that same exact play though and see if he comes to the same exact defense. If he does, he's definitely going to get, I think this could be a touchdown right here. So he actually switched that defense up, and we're going to dot it right there to Eric Dickerson, and he drops it. He gets his stick and he dropped it. That should have been a pass. So I'm literally going to run the same play again. So we know that he's doing the same thing. We're just literally going to run the same play and see if we can get the whole shot there, which we definitely couldn't. That was a terrible throw. Definitely thought I could fit it in there. That was a good cover 2 sink that he threw. I think Tampa's a little bit easier to throw those on, my personal opinion. So right here, we know he's running that single back, so we're just going to come down. We trust our player out there to go ahead and get it. So he runs it to the outside, and we are there. He's going to probably, okay, he didn't break that first tackle, which I definitely thought he would. But we're going to play that 5-man front because we don't want him running up the middle. We want him going to the outside and things like that. I form wing. So once again, if he's going to run everyone, he's probably running a read option from this or the RPO. So if he's going to run RPO, we're just going to go here, throw him in the spy. And that's a great throw right there. This guy's taking a lot of dump downs, which is totally fine because dump downs lead to pick sixes, as we saw earlier, because they think they're all good and dandy, and then all of a sudden, you know, it doesn't work out the way you want, and then you get a pick six. So I'm staying in that 5-man front because we're trying to get this stop behind the line of scrimmage if we can. So he did get that first down right there, unfortunately, but he's going to waste time. We're up 7, so we're definitely just trying to get, you know, a pick or anything like that. And then on top of it, like I said, we're trying to get that Eric. Okay, so he's got Eric Dickerson in here again. He doesn't have, so we know he's running that route. And we're on that route, and Denzel Ward didn't go for it. I read that perfect. So those are the annoying things about playing, you know, this type of game sometimes, is the fact that that should be a pick, and then it's not. This guy, that was a terrible throw. I had 2-on-2 out there, so you really want to throw with the numbers. So if you have 2 against 1, that's when you want to throw it. It was 2-on-2, so that was a really bad throw by him. It was really unfortunate. Like I said, I should have had a pick. Probably a pick 6 if I'm being completely honest, because of the fact that it was the what's his name in there. But since it wasn't, it is what it is. Let's see if Champ can make up for it, and he can't, but we do get that stop. So, you know, people get really confused when you run down and things like that. Or not necessarily confused, but they throw errant passes. That was really a bad pass. It wasn't on a line. It wasn't really too open, anything like that. So I'm going to actually confuse him right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to user this Dion right here. So he actually ran it on 3rd down, which we're able to get that stop. He's probably going to go ahead and hurry up like I thought. We're going to go ahead and go here. I was going to do that, but I'm assuming he's probably going to try to run it again. And can we get that stop? We can't get that stop. We're right there. Wow, that was such a big play by him. We're right there for the stop. Gun empty trio. We're going to go ahead and run cover 3. And then what I go ahead and do, like I said, is I'm going to go ahead and run this. And then we're going to come in on these routes and really confuse him because he's not one. He's, you know, most people, they don't understand. You know, when I'm showing cover 3 press in the actual play, they're not understanding that it's a cloud concept. So, you know, they're not understanding that I'm not running cover 3 press, even though the play shows that. So that's the best way to run it, in my opinion. And as we see, Lawrence T gets another sack. So I'm not going to call timeout here. This guy's actually going to quit. He can't pass on me, and it looks like we're going to get a quit first game of weekend league, guys. So that's kind of what you want to do. Hopefully he quits. He might be messaging me. He might be doing something. He's probably messaging me and saying something, which I don't know why. Kind of wasting both of our times, honestly. He's better off just either quitting or playing the game. He's only down a touchdown. So let's see why he paused it. I haven't got a message yet, which was kind of what I was assuming I would get right here. So, taking forever. Okay, so he is playing. Maybe he's trying to send me a message or something. I don't know. I get the ball at half, I believe, so I'm just going to let this clock run out and take my chances. I'm not personally going to call timeout. I don't want to, give him extra time if he does throw a Hail Mary. If he's fine to go to half, I'm fine to go to half. You can call timeout. That's all preference on coaching and things like that. But I personally don't want to, like I said, give him a chance to do anything crazy. If I can get Emmitt Smith and get his play off, that would have been preference. But right here, it looks like we're going to get Tillman on a pick. So get in field goal range. Right here, we're just trying to get in field goal range. So 35. So I'm a little nervous to run a play because I might go to half, but the 35 is also very scary. So we're going to see if we can just pull it for 5 yards, slide down, and then get the timeout. That's perfect. So that went from a 52 to a 49. So that was actually pretty perfect on what we just did. Right here, we're going to kick a field goal. Going to get it in, no problem, as long as I don't miss it. And just like that, we ended up taking a 10-0 lead into the half, and I believe we get ball. So right here, this is usually, when people get mad, because now I'm just going to chew clock and try to run as much clock. You got to play your game. Don't slow down your game too much. Let's see what he does. He comes out and kickoff. So don't slow down your game too much. What I mean by that is don't get too passive, because you can let people into the game still, but you definitely want to play, waste the time. You definitely want to waste as much time as possible. You don't want to just keep going down the field and trying to gunsling or anything like that, even though you can. If you can get a touchdown, obviously go for it. You don't fall down and do things like that. But personally, I don't go for a touchdown every time. So we're going to go ahead and pull this, which he is on that. That's a great play by him to stop that read option. So we know he's in Tampa 2. So what I'm thinking is we run this flood concept. I wonder if I can I motion him out? So I don't think I can motion him out. So we're going to go ahead and just run it like this. And throw it right in there, right inside. We knew he wasn't coming down, so he's still in Tampa 2. So I don't really like throwing out that formation for Tampa 2 necessarily. I'll be completely honest. That was just kind of my take a shot, why not? So right here, we're going to look for Moss again. I don't know if we'll have it. So it looks like he went to man, and it looks like we're going to beat him. So it looks like he went to man, and Torrey's going to beat him. And we get a touchdown out of it. Let's go. So did he switch to man? And that's a quit. So now he's going to be quitting. Come on. There we go. And that's a quit, guys. So pretty simple on Weekend League. I thought that was good quality. Pretty simple on Weekend League. That's kind of what you want to do. Definitely let me know any questions down below, about schemes, how to stop certain things, how to improve on certain things. Go into practice, go into normal head-to-heads, even try things out in solos and just see how it works against the CPU, everything like that, so you can see how good it is, and how to adjust from there. But that's pretty much it. It's, there's not much to go into it. Every situation is going to be different, so you just want to learn as you go and really read what they're doing and everything like that. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, leave a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and I'll see you guys next time.